Today I'm going to be quoting from this book right here. It says, Who is Esau Edom? All right. I got something that I want to talk about along with this here. Uh, it's called, the title of the video is called Trained by Your Slave Master Esau. Yes. Trained by your slave master Esau. If you sit up and you look at, if I see a lot of videos and I'm sitting up there seeing my brothers and my sisters being mistreated by this man, Esau, it should make you really angry. It should piss you off. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7 says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. All right, let me do this here. Another thing I want to talk about. Esau conditioned our minds is to turn into this fucking victim, just like Esau does. I was in the store one day, about 4, almost, I'm gonna say about 5-6 days ago, almost a week ago, right? They had this so-called Edomite woman. She said, I was going in there just taking care of some business. I'm not going to put the person information, but I'm just going to say it like that to kind of hop around. All right, so nobody going if you get this video, they know that they information. I keep information confidential based upon my people. You know what I mean? I keep information disclosed because I understand this is the media part in this video is going into the public, and I respect my people in regards to whether if I want to disclose certain information or not. So I just want to make that clear. All right, let me get off into this here. You'll know what I'm saying. All right. I was taking care of some business in the CVS pharmacy, right? I was taking care of some business, going minding my own business, just trying to get what the fuck I'm going to get what the fuck I'm going to get, and get the fuck up out of there. All of a sudden, this damn devil, this Edomite devil, Esau, comes out, well, I'm sorry, you got to get with the person and tell them and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and me being the type of person that I am and the world I come from, as a man, I stands up. I'm like, holy, we're not going to have this. And I said, don't talking to me like that. I don't know who, because see, they think they can just talk to black people or so-called people of color any kind of way because they feel that their people are ruling the planet. They can sit there and like, oh, he gonna be scared. We can cut him off from his resources and stuff. No, hell no, fuck that. We not going for that. We gonna tell your ass the truth, and we gonna tell you the person that you are. And I told her, leave the store. You can leave. When they do that, they can't play you as a damn fool, and then they can't really hold you hostage. And when they see that they can't control you I can't control this person as a slave. Now I'm gonna go into this mode, in this defense mode, that I'm caught in a corner because I got the right one, and he challenged me when the other ones did. I'm gonna tell him to get out. And the reason they tell you to get out, because they realize when they can't control you as a slave like they want you to, then they're going to use those tactics because they feel like my counterparts and my forefathers, if I call them up, they naturally going to be on my side anyway because he just he a nigger. You know what I'm saying? This is how they think in their mind. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna quote a little bit from this here, but let me say what I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna quote it because I'm gonna say a couple of things. Yeah. So me being the person that I am, then they tried to say I was trying to speak and say what I was gonna say. I said, well, I said, well, this person up in here. I told the person on the phone, this person is being just came out of the blue for no fucking reason at all, and just coming at me like, hey, I'm trying to take care of my business and get the fuck up out of here. Don't come at me like that. Don't do that. And sometimes you got to tell these devils. You know what I'm saying? People tell you, you know what I'm saying? We done been humble for a long fucking time, over 500 years. And so Leave. You can leave, sir. And all that. God bless you. God bless you. I said, you ain't got no God. I said, your God is the devil. And I said, all of y'all Edomites is the devil. I said it like that. I did. Y'all the damn devil. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I said. And so I don't have a hatred for my people. I don't. The only thing that I hate about what's going on with my people is that they allow themselves is to be conditioned by Esau, is to be under the supremacy of Esau and being a slave and being toward their own man or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Especially the so-called black woman, Hispanic, and Native American woman. If you Let me give you an example. If you're sitting there debating with Esau, the natural instinct of a so-called African American black woman, she's not going to be on the African American black man's Hispanic Native American man or woman side. She's naturally is going to be on her oppressor side. I'm a quote from this here. I got some stuff I'm gonna read, but I'm gonna say she's naturally is. How do I know that? I experienced that. She's naturally is going to take up for her oppressor. You see what I'm saying? And that's the Stockholm syndrome that our people deal with. Now, when you're telling the truth and you're standing up and telling the truth, just like Daniel did in his day, we're going to get off into all those studies in the book of Daniel. When you stand up and you tell the truth, our people have been conditioned by this system, the government, is to be, because remember now, they beat our nationality out of us. And when they did that, now everything, have you noticed that they force everything on us? Esau ways, the ways of this government, the ways of America, homosexuality, anything that you can think of, nasty, homosexuality, all those things. When you stand up and you call people out for what they are, especially the so-called our women of color has been conditioned by these slave masters, these slave owners. And I'm not blaming them. That's why I keep on going back to the slave master. They are conditioned by these people to say, well, nobody can keep you enslaved but you. You're a slave to yourself the way you think. You enslave yourself. I realize it's not a man that's keeping me this way. It is myself keeping me like this. This is the psychology, the reverse psychology that our women are trained to use when it comes to Esau. Not knowing that that is a Stockholm's example of a Stockholm syndrome in Deuteronomy chapter 28, and read the whole chapter, you're going to see where it talks about the diseases. The diseases is talking, Deuteronomy 28 and verses 58, 59, and 60 and 61 tells you about the diseases on that our people mindset is, how our mindset is destroyed. Like, for example, we call ourselves black, African American. Some of us call ourselves Dominicans. We're not Dominicans. We're Simians. Some of our people call themselves Creole. Some of them say Haitian Creole. You're not a Creole. Creole, the biblical. Well, I'm not going off topic, but anyway, y'all get the point. Our women naturally have, and that's why I see why the Bible calls them the weaker vessel. If you look in Genesis, that's a perfect example. And it wasn't a literal snake in the Garden of Eden. That was a nation of people that's dealing with the so-called the Hamites. That's dealing with the so-called Hamite nation. The biblical tribe that persuaded them, when it talks about a fruit, it wasn't no literal fruit. It was actually talking about knowledge and philosophy. It was actually dealing with the customs and traditions of other nations. And the Most High told Eve and Adam, and told Eve, do not partake, do not get persuaded by all of the other evil the doctrines and teachings. You may, of these trees of the garden, you may, this is what you should teach. You should teach this. You should teach that the words of the Most High, if they do not come out this Bible, do not do not reciprocate that. Do not do that, because what it's going to do, it's going to usurp what you know, and it's going to uh, what's that word? Marginalize. It's going to monopolize. It's going to cause you to monopolize that what's going on. And what the Most High already showed you is to don't deviate and don't take from His word. Don't listen to the nations of people that is leading you astray away from the Most High's word. You see what I'm saying? That's what He's telling you. It had nothing to do with no damn apple or no damn orange or whatever. That was symbolic. It was dealing with knowledge, bro. It was dealing with um, the knowledge of this Bible. Well, I don't. Well, my Bible is over here. Yeah, yeah. That's what it's. Excuse. It was dealing with the knowledge of this Bible, man. He said in First Peter chapter 4 and verse 11. He said, "If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him minister. Do it according to." In other words, they must come out the Bible. So Eve chose not to listen to the words of the Most High. Eve chose not to listen to the words of God. You see what I'm saying? And she went off and she listened to these Hamites. She listened to these other nations. And guess what? She ended up she got persuaded, and then all of a sudden she realized that she had been bamboozled. And then when she got bamboozled, and then she went to try to cover it up. She went to try to cover it up. You see what I'm saying? Cover up the wrong that she say she did or whatever. You see what I'm saying? And it caused her. That's when the nation drifted apart. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I'm comparing it to the woman of today. Our women, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man and woman and child. You see what I'm saying? They turn around and they notice how when you see out, and they proudly do it. Our women proudly put on these police suits and work for Esau. And work and really they have the spirit of the enemy on them, is to persecute you just like, or worse than what they would do, because the enemy don't need to do it. What they do is that they use our people is to do the same shit, do the work for them. And when you start telling our women these things, and you tell them the truth about certain things, what they want to do, and I'm not blaming them, I love them, but I'm just exposing the truth. They want to turn around and flip the script and play this goddamn victim bullshit. You see what I'm saying? But Esau, I'm not letting you off the hook neither. You is the main one that is the dirty devil on the planet. You are Esau. You are the dirty devil. That's y'all. You the one screwed my people up. You the one got my people hating themselves. You got our people hating us, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man. Yes, you do, Esau. You do. You really do. You poison the water. You pollute the water. You do all of that. And I'm just telling the truth. That's what you do, Esau. You monopolize and you negotiate from the truth, because that's what you are. You are of your father, the devil. That's in St. John chapter 8 and verse 44. You see what I'm saying? So that they cause it. They are the cause of that. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, our women are quicker to take up for Esau. They're especially the men, because they sleep with these men, and Esau knows that. Esau knows that our women are weak like that. They know that they have our women, and look, like I said again, I'm not blaming our people. I talk about the real people that's causing the problems here, because guess what? We are the ones that live in these the worst parts of the hood in every city, even in here in Louisiana, the worst parts of the city. Who live there? I ain't got to even go. It don't. I don't even need to be a genius to tell you that. You can go down over there by a so-called church, or you can go up in town. Guess who live close up in town? Esau. And all them around them grocery store, they close up to everything. But why people still live in the country and live in the worst parts, got a jacked up, some of you probably got a jacked up car in your yard. It's been there sitting there for 5 or 6 years. You ain't even had the money to afford to get that car on the road. Why? Because this man, and then when you can't even get in your car and you can't even drive in peace, bro. But I got some other stuff that I wanted to say. They pulling you over saying that I'm sorry, you got an expired driver's license. These are some of the things that they're saying. You got an expired drive. The reason I pulled you over, or step out the car and all this kind of stuff. If you don't step out, you will be arrested and you will be going to jail. This and that and the third. That disturbs the shit out of me. And I don't even have a car, and I understand that. You can be walking and they'll mess with you. You can be riding, they can be messing with you. You can be driving, they still gonna try to fuck with you some kind of way. You see what I'm saying? And then our people has been programmed and conditioned by the slave master is to turn into this damn victim. And as soon as you tell them the truth, the first words they gonna hover out their mouth is that they gonna go to Esau. They gonna go to the government. They gonna call somebody calling the police. Okay, now that I done exposed your bullshit because you're messy and you all these things and you've been taught by your slave master is to be messy. So you need to unconvert from that, come back to the laws of God and keep the commandments of the Most High God. That's what you can do. Learn the ways of the Most High and free yourself from under that curse and bondage, like we all need to do. Now, do I have a problem with people calling me out? No. I don't have no problem with somebody seeing a fault in me. Even I tell them like this here. I don't care how bad it make me feel. I don't give a damn. Tell me. That's what I tell them. I say, I don't give a damn. Tell me. I'd rather hear this here, something that's going to keep me safe and keep me out of, from, you know what I'm saying, from more destruction. You saving me from destruction for telling me. But here's my problem. When the script is flipped and when it's your turn, it's to get the same thing that you trying to tell me, and I'm sitting there taking it like a man and they sitting there taking it like a woman. You are conditioned by your slave master is to you can, and all of a sudden you can't take it when somebody call out your fault, because you have been conditioned by your slave master is to be like that towards your people. You hate the truth. You know what I'm saying? You hate the truth. And you hate to, or whatever. But I have no problem with, yeah, you know what? You checked me on some bullshit that I did. And you know what? And I don't mind doing that. This is how you have to be. Well, you know what? You was right about that. That was fucked up. That was this. That was that. That I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with doing that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I want to let people know. Let my people know. But Esau is not conditioned. The slave master is not the truth is not in him at all. He hates the truth. He has a perpetual hatred for the truth. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they'll do. As soon as you catch them in what they're doing and you expose the truth on them, now they ready to turn into this victim and use these psychology words. You need to go and see a psychologist. You need to go get you some medicine and calm your this and that and the nerves. And look, I'm going to say what I said it in my other video, and I'm going to say it in this video, and I will continue to say it. How in the hell are you going to go and tell your people? I would never tell my people that they need to go and get on some mental health and get on some medication, and that's going to continue to mess them up more. With the same people that raped, robbed, and murdered this country and causing you is they celebrate Thanksgiving and all those things. tell you that you need to go to these same people that colonized South Africa and West Africa and all of that type of stuff, and went to other countries and laid their seed and done a bunch of evil, rape, robbed, and murder, and got this country in the condition that it's in, and bought these things over here and put this shit on our people, and then turn around and tell me I need to go to these same people that done colonized my people, raped my people, murdered my people, killing my people in the streets like they did Mr. George Floyd and all that kind of stuff. And you're telling me that I need to take and go to these same people. But how you gonna go to the same murderers for help? You look, think about it. You a murderer, and I'm going to the murderers and asking them is to help me when they are the author of murder. How can a person who is the author and the original blood DNA of rape, rob, murder, and killing that's in their DNA, how you gonna go to those same people and get them to help you, get you out of something that they created and brought over here? You know what feels good to me, people? It feels good for me to say that I truly love my people. And I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying it on camera. I feel good when I say what I mean by that. I feel good when I can stand up and say that I love my whole so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people. That makes me feel good. I feel good. Now, they can piss me off, of course. Yes, of course. They piss me off or whatever. But I'm not going to sit up there and just put all of the at all. I'm not going to put all. Notice I said all of the blame on my people. I'm not going to put all of the blame on my people. Not all of it. No, because that wouldn't be fair. I have to go to the root of the problem and get the man that came over here in 1492 and destroyed my people. It's supposed to be Levi or something like that. It's supposed to be that, like Creole or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere around in that line. I'm gonna say so-called Zebulon or something like that. So-called, from what I've been hearing and stuff like that. You see, it should be one of them, but I don't really know for sure. But I know it's in one of them. I know that my family, that's what they call themselves, But I can't just rely upon just say it. You know what I mean? Just come out and just cause I can be wrong. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like right in the middle, somewhere along in there, But yeah. But how do you know? How can you go to the same people that raped, robbed, and murdered and kill your people, and you're telling me that I need to turn around and go? And these are think about it. These are the same people that poison the water. Yeah, I am a Levite. Okay, y'all got to give me for the writing of the word. I love you, brother. May my mom Judah and my dad Haitian, so Creole is Haitian. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know that. I've been hearing some things in that some information that my family been getting that I don't know how. I don't like just throwing information out there, even though I know, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, and mislead or whatever. But I was told some people in the family, I was questioning them about that. They said he's supposed to be my great grandfather. He's supposed to be some kind of like Costa Rican or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know. I really don't like relying upon that or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I can be wrong. You see what I'm saying? I can be wrong. I don't want to like say something and then I'm totally wrong. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. because I really realized that some people came over here because you got different types of like Creole and French Creole and Haitian Creole is not the same. Haitian Creole is totally different from French Creole. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, but Shalom, what you are doing, what are you doing up anyway? A lot, a wait a minute, you're doing up anyway, lo. Moses went back to Mount Sinai. Let's build that golden calf Aaron made. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm familiar with. Yep, that's right. Moses was a yeah, he was a Levite. You know. I think I remember my mother's. I asked my mother because I know my father. My father died in '89, and before she met my father, she asked, said, what are y'all? What are y'all? Y'all look like y'all look different, like foreign or something else. I don't know, like that. He said, what do you call her? Creole. Creole. They had. She said they had kind of funny. I don't know, funny something, a talk or something like that. Creole or something. Oh, y'all Creole or something like that. Okay. So that's what it was. But I really realized that there is that, like they said, they got French Creole. French Creole is not the same as Haitian Creole, though. I will say that. You know. So I said, no, I don't know. I can't rely upon that because Creole, it's like it's just a language. You know what I'm saying? Creole is a language. It's not. It's a label, but it's not a nationality. It's just a name label. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I tell people don't make me lie now. I don't want to be lying now. you know? Yeah, because I don't even like claiming. I don't even, matter of fact, I don't like I said, even though I feel like the only thing that I can relate to the struggles and stuff like that, and living in neighbor, living in a neighborhood. When I think about growing up in a single parent household, and stuff. If you ask me about, oh yeah, I can say that right away. Yep, came from a single parent household. Yep, came from a single parent household. When it comes to wealth, how about was I rich? No, I didn't grow up rich. No, I can tell you that right off the gate, even as now. Some things I don't be wanting to say because it'd be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like you go, you know what I'm saying? Like you got what's this? Um, like if you ask me about any like trials and tribulations and like being to myself or something like that, being rejected or something like that, I can definitely relate to that. You see what I'm saying? So I just said, you know what it's about? I could be, but I said I don't want to walk around claiming myself. I don't walk around like this here and be like, let me put it like this here. I don't walk around and say, oh, I know I'm a Israelite. Oh, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It could be wrong. That's just my personal me. You know what I mean? All I can do is just go by being harassed and being relating to being harassed, and I can relate to seeing my family go through a lot of shit, and stuff like that. As far as when it comes to the jail system, the political system, and how corrupt it is and stuff like that. Separation, anything else? Oh, absolutely. I can say it with no hesitation. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me going back and saying, oh, I know what land I come from and all that, I know for sure. Because I can say one thing and I can be wrong. I don't know. You know? Oh, yeah. So I don't go around and I don't like to go around and profess something that I'm not. You know what I mean? I said that kind of early in the video. I don't like to go around and profess to be something that I know because I can be telling a damn lie, So it's something that I wanted to read from this book here. It's a on page 99, page 99. Who is Esau Edom? It's a part here that got my attention. It says, there, thus, there, this is a plain or conspiracy. This is a plain or conspiracy to kill all of the, they say, white Christian people from the planet. Esau's motives for killing Jacob are all part of a plot in God's script. This is why we often see aggressive and harmful actions being staged. Now notice it says staged against the white race, the possessors of the birthright. It is now becomes clear that the birthright plays a central role in understanding many of the conflicts, wars, and adversities and problems in the world. When Esau heard that, when Esau heard that Isaac had given Jacob the blessing of the birthright, he cried with an exceeding great and bitter cry. In that birthright, he gave up the laws of God to, like, that's how it's explained. He gave up his righteousness, and he rather gave it up for some to eat some red soup or something like that. This is Genesis chapter 27 and 34. This is exactly what the Jews do when they hear someone say that they are not Israel, which means they do not have the birthright. They cry out bitterly against them with wiles of anti-Semitic, Semitism, or Semitic. Meanwhile, these Edomites seek ways to kill the real heir to the birthright. That's why they try to kill us now. They believe if they do, prophecy can't be fulfilled. Something with Pharaoh is in Egypt. Oh, I hope I said that right. Yeah, because you know what? There's something written like this in this book too. Many throughout history have recognized this peculiar characteristics. I wish I'd have put my camera on. I could have showed y'all. Okay, hold on. I don't know. Nobody can see it. I should have put my camera on. Okay, it says many throughout history have recognized this peculiar characteristics of the Jews to destroy Christians, but could never supply an adequate explanation as to why, without understanding who the characters on stage are and how they relate to the birthright. The play being acted out in the earth becomes quite confusing to most observants. Edom's treacherous against Israel. Edom's desire for revenge against Jacob was revealed by Edom's desire to see Jerusalem destroyed when Israel possessed it, as revealed by the writer of Psalms. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. You know? The word raise means to tear down completely, leave to the ground, demolish. When Jacob, Israel was at its zenith in terms of national states and prosperity. Esau, Edom, desired to see its capital city destroyed. This philosophy was revealed in the Jews. Adam wished. I don't know how to even say that one, y'all. Wise. Okay, hold on. Let me look it up. Let me look that one up. I'm stuck on that one. Wiship. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't want to say that wrong. I never got. It's a word that we don't get every day. Wishaupt. What the hell is? I don't know what that is. Wishaupt. What is that?
According to Weishaupt-Corp.com, Weishaupt produces gas and oil-fired boilers, heat pumps, and burners. These top-quality products are characterized by their meticulous development, high-quality workmanship, outstanding operational reliability, and maximum efficiency.
Wish produces gas and oil, fire boils and heat pumps and burners. These top quality producers are characterized by their maintenance, develop high quality workmanship. Okay, workmanship, outstanding. That's easy. Operating reliability and maximum efficiency. Those were easy, but that word there is spelled duck. I wish I could put it up on the screen. Wishaupt. Well, you got a chance. There you have. Put it up on the screen. So it says, can y'all see that? Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on, let me see. Let me do this here right quick. In the Bible, the Edomites who, ouch, my leg. In the Bible, the Edomites who were fewer in number, my bad. In the Bible, the Edomites who were fewer in number, then Israel had not the ability or might to take out their revenge against Israel and Judah until they were weakening by civil war between them. In 734 BC, Judah had suffered the loss of 120,000 men in one day. Okay, 120,000 men in one day. Second Chronicles chapter 28 and verse 6. Second Chronicles 28 and verse. Second Chronicles 28 and verse 17. My bad. Let's look at it. Look at something. Seemed like I kind of got off topic with this video though. Second Chronicles 28. Let's go there. That's easy. I used to read that one. Like in 2021, I used to read the first and second Chronicles every day. But Esau is the enemy that the Bible speaks of, man. And the Bible speaks of them going into captivity. But they don't want that part to get out. Second Chronicles 28:17. All right. It reads. It says, "For again the Edomites had came and smitten Judah. The Edomites came and smite Judah and carried away captive. That means into slavery. You see what I'm saying? The Philistines also had invaded the cities of the low country and of the south of Judah. That means they had that's these are the Philistines. They're supposed to be the modern day Arabs, I think, or like Africans or something like that, and had taken Bet Shemesh and 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 Ahijalon, and Get Derah, Gil Deroth of Shoko with the villages thereof, and Timnath with the villages thereof, and Gimzo also and the villages thereof. They dwelt there. You see what I'm saying? So it says, let's go back and read 17. I'm gonna stop. Second Chronicles 28:17. For again the Edomites had came and smite Judah and carried away captives, because they was not keeping the commandments. That'll be a whole nother thing right there. We can get off into another time. But I guess I'll stop it right there, because I want to go over the part down here to make sure that I don't miscall none of the word. I could read it, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I'll let it rest for the other time or whatever, But, yeah. Yeah, okay. I see you got one up here. You have to ask the Father, yeah. I often said I wish they was living, because they can tell you a lot more, you know what I'm saying? And everything, but I still do my research on it though. I still be asking questions every chance I get. A lot of the older cousins and things that are living, Because that, like they say, one thing about it, more than likely a father can tell you, just like I would have to pass on, like what I said to my if I had siblings, children or something like that, I can pass it on to them, because it's best to learn as much as you could. That way you can pass something on, like, because they'll ask you now, Dad, what is your nationality? I feel like I know that I would do it. I'll say, Dad, what is your nationality? But back in his day, because see, during in the 80s, because see, my father died in 89. There wasn't nowhere near no internet. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't even nowhere born. You know what I'm saying? The internet just got born in the early 2000s, like in 2005, and all of the people that have died during the time of my father, and died during the time of my mother, the people on my mother's side and stuff, this didn't even exist. The internet age wasn't even born. That wasn't no internet era. Back then, most people was using the radio and the TV and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think during that time, most of our people was in a different frequency too. You see what I'm saying? They was in a different frequency. It was a different frequency. Like, if you like between, and I know I'm kind of getting off topic right now. If you notice today, when you are young, the same way that you talk or you think when you was younger, when you get older, it's like you tend to not think the way that you used to. You're thinking the same, but you kind of think about it on a more wise, wisdom, higher way or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Just like if I think about I want to be with a woman or something, or get with somebody, it's like you're gonna have to think long and hard, because you got so much wisdom. You don't want to like jump out there and just you get with somebody. It'll feel weird, because you got to make sure that that person is on the same frequency or the same energy that you're on. If they are not on the same energy and they're in a lower frequency or in a lower state or something like that, heck, I could be in a lower state on some areas and don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? And it can pretty much mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can mess with you like that. And so back then, it was just the it was just it's just a different time period. You know what I'm saying? It's still the same world, but when you get older, you come and it's like you fully developed, and it's like, man, oh, I can see everything for what it is. Just like you laying down and you having a dream. You see what I'm saying? It's like laying down and having a dream, and in the dream, everything looks so real. What you believe, everything looks so real. What you follow. You see? You feel what I'm saying? And then you get up out your sleep, you wake up, and you're like, oh shit, that was just a dream. I was dreaming. That shit looked so real. Especially when you dream of things and you have a desire is to do something, you feel like, oh man, you know. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel literally when you don't know the truth, and because when you grow up, you believe in God loved everybody, and you come to a conclusion like, wait a minute, God doesn't love everybody, because people say that, but when you go read in the Bible tells you something totally different. Because when we was up under Christianity, they didn't have the understanding that they should have had, and they was misleading us, you know. And we just grew up in that, and we thought it was all right. It was like a dream, and you're like, oh man, we believed a lie this whole time. Yep. So I'll be back, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I think I had a great time putting this stuff out, and yeah, I'll be back, y'all. We'll talk some more. All right.